In the 1980s and 90s, a trip to the video rental store was a common ritual for families, friends, and movie lovers everywhere. You'd spend hours wandering the aisles, picking up VHS tapes, reading the back of the boxes, and debating which movie would make the perfect choice for your evening. But what was once a booming industry, led by giants like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video, has now been rendered obsolete. Streaming services have not only changed the way we watch movies, they've completely transformed the entertainment landscape, spelling the end for video rental stores. In today's video, we'll take a look at the rise of the VHS, how video rental stores exploded into our lives, and how streaming ultimately killed it. The rise of the VHS. To understand the origins of the video rental industry, we first need to go back to the birth of home entertainment, the VHS. The Video Home System, or VHS for short, was first introduced in the late 1970s. For the first time, people could watch movies from the comfort of their own homes. At this time, movie watching was primarily limited to the theaters or, if you were lucky, whatever happened to be on television that night. But VHS tapes changed all that. You could now own your favorite films or rent them, and this revolutionized the way people consumed entertainment. But VHS didn't become dominant without some competition. It had to compete with Betamax, a format developed by Sony. Betamax had better picture quality, but VHS tapes could hold more content due to their longer recording times. Consumers favored convenience, and by the mid-1980s, VHS had won the format war, making it the go-to for home movie viewing. As a result, this opened the door for a new type of business, video rental stores. The birth of video rental stores. Video rental stores emerged as a solution for those who couldn't afford to buy expensive VHS tapes. A single movie could cost $50 to $100, which was well out of reach for the average consumer. But renting a movie for a couple of dollars? That was much more affordable. Video stores stocked hundreds of titles, offering customers a vast selection of movies to choose from. Early video rental stores were often small, mom-and-pop operations. These independent stores thrived, especially in suburban and rural areas. People would head to their local video shop, rent a VHS tape, and return it within a couple of days. It became a regular part of family routines and weekend plans. Then came Blockbuster. The Blockbuster boom. In 1985, Blockbuster opened its first store in Dallas, Texas, and it quickly changed the game. Unlike smaller video stores, Blockbuster aimed for a chain model. They offered wider selections, longer store hours, and a more polished, standardized customer experience. Their bright blue and yellow storefronts became instantly recognizable, and by the 1990s, Blockbuster had grown into a cultural phenomenon. Blockbuster stores became a staple of American life. Their business model was simple: rent out tapes, charge late fees for returns, and entice people with a massive selection of films. It wasn't just about new releases either. Blockbuster had deep catalogs of older movies, making it easy for movie lovers to find obscure titles. By 2004, Blockbuster had 9,000 stores worldwide and dominated the video rental market. Other chains followed suit, with Hollywood Video being one of Blockbuster's biggest competitors. Hollywood Video prided itself on its more relaxed, laid-back vibe, often catering to the casual renter. Both chains had one thing in common: the golden age of video rental stores was in full swing, and it seemed unstoppable. But cracks were beginning to form in the foundation: the DVD revolution. As the 1990s turned into the 2000s, the VHS format began to decline. DVDs, introduced in the late 1990s, quickly became the preferred format for home movie viewing. DVDs were cheaper to produce, offered better picture quality, and took up less space than VHS tapes. Video stores adapted quickly, replacing their VHS collections with DVDs and offering customers the latest in movie-watching technology. However, the rise of DVDs marked the beginning of a more fundamental shift in how people consumed media. With DVDs being smaller, more portable, and easier to distribute, the era of physical media was reaching new heights, but it also laid the groundwork for the digital age to come. The rise of Netflix. In 1997, a small company named Netflix was born. At first, Netflix was a mail-order DVD rental service. Customers would select DVDs from Netflix's website, have them mailed to their homes, and return them by mail when they were done. What set Netflix apart from traditional rental stores was the lack of late fees, a notorious complaint among video store customers. Instead of renting DVDs one at a time and facing penalties for late returns, Netflix allowed customers to keep DVDs as long as they wanted. But Netflix wasn't done innovating. In 2007, Netflix introduced streaming, allowing customers to watch movies and TV shows online without needing physical discs. Streaming wasn't new. Services like YouTube had already familiarized people with online video content. But Netflix offered a more substantial library of professionally produced movies and TV shows. As internet speeds increased and technology improved, more people began to adopt Netflix's streaming service. For the first time, people could access a vast catalog of movies and TV shows without leaving their homes, without worrying about late fees, and without the hassle of physically returning anything. The convenience of streaming started to catch on, and that's when things began to change for video rental stores. The downfall of Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. As streaming services gained popularity, traditional video rental stores started to struggle. Blockbuster, which had been an industry giant for decades, was slow to adapt to the changing landscape. While they did launch their own DVD by mail service and even offered limited streaming options, they were always a step behind Netflix. By 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. Their stores, once the cornerstone of movie rentals, were rapidly closing. Hollywood Video had already gone out of business, filing for bankruptcy in 2010 as well. The rise of on-demand streaming, coupled with a shift in consumer behavior, made video stores irrelevant almost overnight. No one wanted to drive to a store, browse aisles, and worry about returns when they could just stream everything from the comfort of their couch. Other factors, like the 2008 financial crisis and the increasing affordability of high-speed internet, accelerated the demise of video rental chains. As digital platforms like Hulu, Amazon Prime, and later Disney Plus entered the market, the variety of streaming options increased, further eroding the need for physical rentals. The legacy of video stores. Today, most video rental stores are a thing of the past. Blockbuster's empire is reduced to a single location in Bend, Oregon, which has become something of a nostalgic tourist attraction. While video rental stores have mostly disappeared, their legacy lives on. For many people, video stores represented more than just a place to rent movies. They were a place of community, a source of entertainment, and an essential part of the movie-watching experience. Streaming may have killed the video store, but it's important to remember the role these stores played in shaping how we consume entertainment today. From the rise of VHS to the fall of Blockbuster, the story of the video store is a reminder of how quickly technology and consumer habits can change. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this look back at the history of video stores and how streaming changed the entertainment world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on the business stories that changed our everyday lives. Let me know in the comments if you have any memories of video stores or what your favorite rental was back in the day.